Her book is Women of Color and Accomplishment, Doing the Right Thing. She actually has a series of these. Carol Jacobsen has been painting since childhood. Her current series, Women of Color and Accomplishment, has over 100 portraits of overlooked Black women that she has painted since the murder of George Floyd in 2020. From this series, she's written 3 books telling the stories of these amazing women whose achievements have broken the barriers.
Hi. Thank you everyone for coming, and thank you for all the people who made this a great event. I'm a nonfiction writer, and today I'll be reading 3 minutes from a chapter in my latest book, Women of Color and Accomplishment, Doing the Right Thing. That chapter is about an event that happened in 2020 that changed the trajectory of my life. I'm going to first take a minute to give you my backstory leading up to 2020. In the 70s, after art school in Minneapolis, I moved to San Francisco to continue my art education. To support myself while I pursued my dream, I took a job as a computer programmer. Fast forward 25 years, I was finally able to cut back my tech consulting to half time and get my first studio outside of my house.
Can you get a little closer to the microphone?
Yeah. 13 years ago, I became a full-time artist. I also published 3 books about my art and adventures, including Painting with an Elephant, a children's book about doing collaborative art with elephants in Thailand. In 2020, I started a portrait series titled Women of Color and Accomplishment. Besides painting over 100 portraits, I wrote 3 books about these portraits, the women portrayed, and their stories. From The Woman of Color and Accomplishment, Doing the Right Thing, Chapter 1, The Backstory. This book is the 3rd in a series I started in 2020 called Women of Color and Accomplishment. After seeing the senseless murder of George Floyd and then the brutality of attacks on the peaceful protesters, I was dismayed and angered at the racism that still exists in our country. I wanted to make a contribution by speaking against racism and challenging others to judge people by their character, not by the color of their skin. Using art as a way to get my message across, I started painting portraits of African American women who have been left out of books that focus mainly on white men's achievements. As of January 2024, I painted 114 of these portraits as a way of highlighting people who have largely been excluded from the narrative of our country's history. This 3rd book uses 32 of these paintings and condensed bios to showcase many of these inspiring women, past and present. In 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The time is always right to do what is right." Remembering this quote made it clear to me in 2020 that there would never be a better time to do what is right than now. The African American women in this book are just a few of the many who improved the lives of others by doing what they felt was the right thing. I feel it's important to use one's life and service to help improve the lives of others.
Did it just go out? No. Let's swap.
Which is what these women did fearlessly. To use one example from this book, Darnella Fraser had the foresight to film the police interactions with George Floyd, and then the courage to post it online for the world to see. The women portrayed in this book had visions of improving society, which they were able to achieve even though they had to overcome many barriers, including race, gender, poverty, violence, and health. Learning about those achievements can help each of us see that striving to improve your community, be it in ways large or small, can be vital to improve life for everyone. Whether by continuing the fight, righting wrongs, showing the way, or just being an inspiring hero, the women in this book have shown their commitment to do the right thing.
Do we have extra, and that's a good note, if you have a phone or something that makes noise, please turn it off.
I think it's a timer.
I want to be sure that we have more than, we may need another battery. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, it's working,
Yeah, it is